All right. Okay, I've got audio. So I keep mentioning that my computer, which I'm using to stream and record on, is a tad bit outdated. So keeps having problems. So I ordered a new one, and the new one is not coming for quite a while because it's like got to be assembled and all that kind of stuff. So I'm working with this as long as it'll last. But yeah, yesterday stream just stopped. I wasn't even aware. So I just have my laptop here so I can periodically just open the lid up and look at the screen. I turn the volume off so I don't get weird echo stuff. But I just got to make sure I'm not like having a problem where it just stops streaming. Because yesterday it did. It told me it was still streaming. It was lying. I watched back. It seemed to have cut out right before I tracked the drums on my Roland multipad. Actually, you can see it right in the corner. All right. I'm just going to get in tune here quick. All right, so you can see I got some stuff already laid out on the screen. I can't do MIDI on the stream or my computer dies, as I was just saying will happen for, other various reasons. But I put this MIDI stuff down, and I've got like a keyboard I usually just put it in on. I'd love to do it on the stream, but not until I get the new computer. So it's just this like really simple... That's the main riff for the verse, but it's this simple riff that goes through. It's just in C sharp minor. So that's a MIDI guitar. It's played on the keyboard. And I'm going to layer it with this. So I'm thinking I'm going to do some kind of like repeating tapping riff in the verse. Like so. Let me play this over top. Oh, you're also going to hear drums. That's just there to keep time. I'm going to play my own drum part later, but I kind of hate this click. First, the drums without that click are just so much nicer, so I just put a drum part across. Doesn't really fit the song, but it's just drums that I can keep time with. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good right there. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Let me play this. I can't get it. Click on the right measure. There we go. Let me play this with the distorted part coming in. Yeah, it's going to be layered too, so it'll be a little louder than that in the mix. Okay. So anyway, does that a couple times. Goes up. Let me see. I'm just do harmonics on here. So I did like different intervals in between each chord on the other one. And then the chorus comes in. It's like going to the major from the C sharp minor. Did I want? Oh no, I want C sharp. And then down. Okay, yeah. So this is in standard tuning. These are all an octave down, which I can do real quick. I've got a pedal to do that. But I'm not going to use it on this particular take. Okay. I think I'm just going to try and play through this thing. As long as I can remember how I have the structure. That's the trick. Okay. So, yeah. Start on F sharp. All right, here goes nothing. All right. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong thing here. Hang on. I've got my laptop here just to monitor the stream, and hang on. I just paused it on here because I'm stupid. My brain's like, oh, hit the top one for the trackpad. Okay. Need this correct thing. All right, so that's one layer. Yeah, put some stuff on this. Multi effects, right step. That's what I want. Kind of like to put this on occasionally. It's all like crazy. Maybe I will go full bore. Let me see. Yeah, I'm doing it. That sounds awesome. You know what? Because it's an octave up from those MIDI, I can still hear it even with the crazy effect on, so I'm leaving it. All right. Works for me. Okay, so let me listen to this. Right around there. Uh-oh, what's that? Hang on. Gotta reset the audio. Stupid. Yeah. All right, am I back? Yeah, sounds good. Let me just double check. I got my monitor thing here to make sure. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that. So I'm saying old busted computer doesn't want to cooperate. Okay. Hope that doesn't happen again. All right, well, anyway, I've got a Boss Poly Shifter here because I'm going to do an octave drop. I can technically do it with the thaw amp, but processing is going to kick this thing's butt, so this will take some of the load off there. All right, what was I going to do? All right, dude. I just do an offbeat F sharp in between. It doesn't have to be complicated here. I'll just go. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do. Then when I get here, which is kind of like a pre-chorus part. Just do octaves up the chords, I guess. Yeah, and then the chorus is just C sharp. I gotta remind myself because I do one of these every day, so it like runs together. All right, yeah, here we go. Gotta wait a little longer. You know what? Maybe I'll do a just right in the beginning. And the only reason I'm really doing this is because it'll be easier to line up the video if I see that first hit. But All right, that's that. This side is not going to get the crazy effect on it. The other one's kind of pinging out stereo anyway, so I definitely don't want too much. All right, so with that done, I'm gonna just real quick throw on an extra layer on the chorus. Gonna go down like 2 octaves and be ridiculous, but this is just layering to get like a sound in there, like that. Right there. Sounds broken, but in the mix, it'll just make it sound really like aggressive. Good enough. All right, so that's that side. And then I'm gonna do a right side. So that was left, this will be right, and these are like all the way out to the side, so it's like super stereo sounding. Yeah, it's in there. Okay, back to normal-ish setting. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna layer this with something. That was just a bunch of little like mini harmony arpeggio stuff and things. I don't know. Boop, boop. Why did I do it like that? It was the hard way to do this. I want to cut the end off. I'm going to color code at least one of these parts here because this will help me see that that is the chorus real quick. Okay, and then I just got to get this on the other parts. Okay, doubled chorus on the end. All right, those leads are nice, but they're probably gonna get turned down. So let me go like -5, the harmony like, oops, -7 maybe. Let me see. Might be too much. So these, I don't want these to fight the vocals, which are gonna come in later. Yeah, it'll be a little better. Okay. Okay, so all that's good. I need to lay down a guitar solo in this third verse. And you know what? Let me check my tuning quick. A little flat. Whoa. All right, I got my pedal on. I was like, why is that so low? All right, it should still be fine. All right, yep, C sharp minor, and I just improvised these things. So let's see what happens. Apparently I hit the wrong button, that's what happens. All right, I have a double chorus there, so I decided to just do a guitar solo at the end of it. Okay, I'm gonna just give this a little bit of a clean gain boost, so got more attack going in, and that should sound good. Let's see. Yep. All right, I'm gonna hit save. Just double check on here. Okay. Do, 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 do. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna unplug this, get my bass guitar, and figure out a bass part. Stay. My hood's all screwed up. There we go. Headphones. All right, so bass track. Okay, there we go. I thought for a second it wasn't loading. All right, I got a tune. This is tuned so low that I need to do this with harmonics. So normal 4-string bass is E, A, D, G. From here down, it's a normal 4-string, and then what I did is I put E, A to just match the strings on a 4-string bass. And they're just an octave lower, so they're obnoxiously low. Basically, I wanted a bass that I could do like an octave pedal drop without needing an octave pedal, because the octave thing sounds great on the guitar. It sounds like trash on the bass guitar. I think it's just not designed for the frequencies. So this is really low. It's not tuned the normal way you would do a 6-string at all, but it works for me. Okay. If I even want to do anything in this part. If I do, it'd probably be up higher frets. That's not bad. You know what? I don't know what the heck I want to play, so I'm just going to hit record and make something up as I go. So here I go. I was actually fine, but I feel like a lot of tune, so I gotta fix that. I knew it. It's flat. It drifted on me. Come on. That said, I kind of worked out a little bit of what I wanted to do on there, so it's not all bad that I had to reset. Oh, come on. Stay in tune, you jerk. It's because it's a little cold down here, and then my body heat warms up and it goes flat. Warms the bass up. Okay. So, try this again. All right, that'll work. Just a bunch of improvised randomness, but I think it'll go fine with the chords. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing I did on the guitar. So I'll give it a little bit of a gain boost. I've got a normalize setting so it goes to like -5, so it's just not too loud, but it really hits the amp hard. Okay, let me listen to this. Actually, let me hit save. Now listen. Yeah, it's not bad. It sounds totally different to me when I'm playing it versus listening back, so just gotta make sure. All right, let's go in there. Hang that up. Okay. Let me just kind of skip around. This new bass setting is awesome. I just changed my bass sound around. I love how that's so low, but it still retains the note, like you can actually hear it. Alright, I'm gonna keep that muted for now, but yeah, the guitar solo is working, it's cutting through. Alright, at this point, I'm gonna just hit delete on the drum loop that's been playing. Hopefully you're not too attached to it. But I'm going to turn this on, and I'll show you why I like the drum loop, because this is the alternative. That click sucks. I just can't stand it. It's so dry and boring. Or it's like irritating sometimes. Depends on how it's kind of fitting in there. But I'm going to play drums to it, so it's required right now. Drums on top of drums doesn't sound so great. Okay, so I've got this Roland multi-pad. Where is the on switch? I can never find this thing. I'm not used to it yet. There. I'm going to put my phone over there because I'm shooting a YouTube version of this simultaneously. So I got to get over there so you can actually see the drums on that. Okay, there we go. Turn it right on. Good enough. Oh man, these things always get, there we go. They get all weird on me. All right, so this drum part, it's just gonna be whatever I play to that click, really. Let me see. Might just do this. Come in there. Okay, I think got it. So just gonna hit save again. I'm gonna keep doing that in case I get a crash on my computer. Here we go. So I'm on a rolling chair. I gotta lock the wheels. I'm pushing myself away. Okay. Every time I hit the kick drum, I roll back a little bit if I don't do that. It kind of makes it difficult. And every time I forget, and then I'm like, why is it so hard to play the, oh right, I'm rolling. Hey, there we go. Okay, once more. Gotta hit hit the pad and not the side of the thing. Dumb. Still a little sloppy here on the timing. Got to get this right. Still slopping this up, but I got the idea. I'm like tapping with my foot, and I'm like, yeah, I'm on a bass drum pedal. Gotta remember that. The beat in the chorus, I feel like it's boring. Maybe I should just do it. Yeah, maybe I will. Okay, sorry about that. I gotta just fix this. I had a mistake or two. I was gonna fix it, but I freaking hate when I screw up at the end of a song. It's getting there though. Seriously? Well, that was awkward. Okay. Just have to reset. I'm trying to get this all the way through on camera. Otherwise, I'd just be like, screw this and punch in. About the chorus, although I'm still not sure I like it. Maybe I'll go back to the other one. I just gotta add some, gotta get a right groove to this. It's usually not this much of a struggle. there, but I'm gonna fix it. Good enough. This whole thing isn't me being like, hey, look, I can play this perfectly all the way through. It's more like I'm just composing, making a song up. So I want to play my drum part in because it's by far more fun, and it works for the whole thing where I do the YouTube video of this edited with all the parts showing. But I'm not afraid to immediately go in and fix this up because I'm not the best drummer ever, clearly, but I want a decent drum part on here. I think I found the groove. The answer was to kind of like split the difference. So in the chorus, I went ba 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 ba, and then I like went to a different beat like each time. I kind of varied it too, so it wasn't like always the same thing, but close enough. Okay, I'm just gonna grab. That'll work. So yeah, I'm just gonna nudge these onto the beat, just so my playing sounds better than it is. I mean, really though. Okay, I got a couple little 16th note bounces on the hi-hat, especially in the beginning. It's kind of going back and forth on whether to do that or just play straight 8th notes, but I did vary it. Okay, so I'm just going to grab anything that's an 8th note and put it in time, and then I'll just kind of like ignore those. Let's see. Oh, it was wildly early, or then late. Actually, not early on these kicks. There we go. See, I've got some overlapping notes here, so I'm just going to shorten all these note lengths. That way I can see what's going on. Doesn't actually affect the drums at all to do that. It would if it was like a different instrument, but not the drums. All right, let's see. I'm gonna leave that. Well, maybe I'll fix that one note. Nah, it sounds like crap. Never mind. All right, just gonna get these, not these little bouncy things. Yeah. It's not moving too much, but I just want this to really lock in on the grid, except for that snare fill in the beginning. I was bad, really bad on the timing there. If you hear all those extra hits, it does that when I select it. I just have learned to ignore it. No, I didn't want to do that one. I just learned to ignore it over time. Yeah, this is all not bad. I'm just barely getting like millisecond nudges here, but I do know there was one screw up when I came back into the chorus. It's probably pretty awful. This is all just make it sound tighter stuff. Usually when I see that, that's a triplet thing I do in the kick. Let me make sure that's what that is. Yeah, it's kind of that. So I'm just going to blatantly ignore it. Grabbing that one snare fill past these parts, and I don't want it. I just want to get the kick. All right, getting close to the end. I don't want those kick hits. There we go. See that weird thing I did? Maybe it just felt awful because I had this thing where like I almost dropped my stick, or I don't even know what happened. It was like a thing where I was like, ugh, can't play. Further in, I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. Oh, this might be it. Okay, so, I hit that way late. I think that is supposed to be there. Okay, so it's basically just kind of like flopped or something with my stick, and then I hit the kick late because I was all stuck. Okay, I see. That's probably those are kind of ugly. If it's supposed to be a triplet, it's there. There. All right, back to eighth note. That works for me. Okay, save, good. There's a drum part. What's he doing? Let me make sure I got the right, I think I got the right drum thing loaded. Let me just, yeah, okay, that's it. Okay. I change out the sounds every so often, so I was making sure I got the one I want. That was a little, just go like that and that. That's better. right, I think this is all decent. For right now, I'm gonna pull up a new Pages document. That's like the Apple version of Word. And I'm just gonna use this for lyrics. So that's what this blue thing is. It's not like a little footer on my video. It's literally that. I was actually looking the one day. I was like, what in the world is that blue thing? I didn't do that on my video. Oh, it's just my lid for my laptop there. Okay. You can see the tape on the one side because I got a hard drive. I just scotch taped on here because I needed a little extra power in this thing. Okay, so I plan on doing some lyrics right here and singing. But right in the immediate present, I need some hydration. I also drink a gigantic 30-ounce coffee, so I need that to be out of my system right now. So I'm gonna go take care of that. I'll put down lyrics and start doing some weird warm-ups and that sort of thing and get lyrics together and melody, hopefully, on this weird verse. So I'll see what happens. But I'll be right back, and I'll just put up like a little away thing for a sec. All right, I'm back. Gonna get my. Oh no, is my audio effing again? Jeez. All right, there we go. Yeah, that is annoying. Just keeps like desyncing. Let me make sure the stream's still going. I got my browser open to see. Okay, yeah. I don't know if that was glitchy while I was gone with the background music playing or not, but yeah, hopefully not. Okay, so I need to not mix myself up because I've got two computers and I perpetually try to get the right or get the wrong one, but okay. Here goes nothing. So I'm gonna listen to this. I didn't do any warm-ups or anything. I just got a little bit of water. Just make sure my voice is gonna not be too dried out. Okay, so if you hear me doing a bunch of noises, I'm just trying to warm my voice up. So it's like an ease into it type thing. I'm also just gonna start typing. Peace. Okay. I think I'm not going to do anything on this intro. I'm going to come in when the heavier guitars hit. Okay, so... Okay, what do you... All right, so when I do lyrics, I just kind of like do whatever. I don't really think about it. I just go. So it's kind of like they probably don't have any meaning, but just apply your own, you know, that kind of thing. Do a pause there. Like I said, I'm easing into this, so ignore the fact that I'm barely doing anything. Seems to be some miscommunication and message interrupted. Sorry out loud, clearly. What do you wanna say? Come in here. Okay, so I think I got the verse sorted out, at least in my head. I'm not actually doing it yet. Okay. Okay, so communication, that message got interrupted. So yell out clearly. What do you wanna say? interest. And nothing else. Yes, I know. One word answer. Carry on along. Okay. I am going to record this pathetic, barely trying vocal thing, but I just want the idea down so I can like listen back if I completely blank, because that does happen. Seems to be some miscommunication and the message gets interrupted. So you're out clearly. What do you wanna claim? What do you wanna come back? What could even pique my interest? Speak up, let you go down. True, nothing else. Yes or no, one word answers. Okay. Did my computer just died. I got it plugged in, but hang on. Crap. I need some kind of power here. Damn it. Do I have a USB-C laying around? Okay, let me go upstairs and grab one real quick. I'll be right back. This will take 2 seconds. Yeah, that's off. Just gotta plug it in. All right, got power. Do I have a plug extra here? Yeah, okay. Can I fit this in that plug? Stuff in the way. There we go. All right. Come on, power. There it goes. I didn't realize my battery was that low. All right, let me listen back to this. Seems to be some miscommunication. I didn't even say a word there, but I just kind of mumbled. All right. Okay, so I'm back. Power is restored onto my laptop. Let's see. Yeah, all right. So right here. Some miscommunication and the message gets interrupted clearly. What do you wanna say? Could you try to convey? I would even pique my interest. Speak up, let you got down, tell the truth and nothing else. Yes and no, why would answers don't carry out. All right, I got to that point before my battery died on here. Okay, so. I'm gonna borrow a little bit from that guitar thing. Okay. One a different. Okay. I put down random lyrics. Okay, what was I just doing? Alright, because of the lyrics, I might change this a little bit from what my idea slightly was. I was just doing wimpy falsetto anyway, but you know. It's all the same, no one to speak. Alright, I'm just gonna record this crappy sounding memory aid here too. Break strong, nobody likes it. Hush and too bad. Let's stop it. Alright, close enough. Alright, now I need to get myself warmed up enough here to actually do this, so let me just do a couple dry runs here. Let me listen to this actually, because my memory sucks from one thing to the other. Okay. Be some miscommunication and the message gets interrupted. So yeah, clearly, what are you? Oh, wait, that's right. A little pause there. Be some miscommunication. Our message gets interrupted. Yeah, clearly, what do you wanna say? Could you try to convey? I would be my insist. Speak up, let me get down the truth. Nothing else. Yes, I know right now what that's it. Wow, come on, warm up, voice. I keep having trouble with this lately. Doesn't want to warm up for like 5-10 minutes. Seems to be some miscommunication and the message gets interrupted. So yeah, clearly, what do you want to say? What could you try to convey that? What being my interest? Speak up, let your gut out, tell the truth and nothing else. Yes or no, one-word answers. Don't carry on. What's the... That was off key. I think I'll do the chorus separate because I'm going to forget it by the time I get there anyway. Okay. It should be good to go. So... yeah, here I go. Seems to be some miscommunication and the message gets interrupted. So yeah, clearly, what do you... Stop and wait there. Duh. Seems to be some miscommunication and the message gets interrupted. So yeah, clearly, what do you to say? What could you try to convey? I would even plead my interest.
Take a picture, you got time. Tell the truth and not out. Just to know it one with answers. Don't carry on. That's too hard at communication and style. Your message is interrupted. So what you want to say? I could even try to convey anything that could pique my interest. Speak up, let it come down. Tell I could get nothing else. Try to know what word I
All right, I just modified the second verse, but roughly the same lyrics. So yeah.
Just too hard.
All right.
Simply some miscommunication and the message gets interrupted. What do you want to say? What could you try to convey?
All right, so let me listen to this crappy chorus idea. Okay, that's all I did here. Make this extra track for the chorus, and let me see here.
Everyone wants to fall sad, but in the crowd it's all the same. No one else said anything.
Okay, getting close to warmed up enough to do this too, so here we go.
Everyone wants to fall sad, but the crowd is all the same. No one.
That was the crappiest intro to it ever. If I do this like beforehand, it makes my voice warm up, but I'm gonna just like sinking in with the tempo, so that's why I'm doing that.
Everyone wants to fall sad, and the crowd is all the same. No one has said anything to speak on. And when the dead message breaks through, no one.
A little off on the notes here, but I'm just trying it out.
Everyone wants to fall sad.
All right, right idea. I gotta hit the notes though.
Everyone wants to fall sad, but the crowd is all the same, and no one has anything and when a different message breaks through, no one likes the hot so let's stop the present. No, I just too hard.
I think that was close.
Everyone wants to fall sad, but the crowd is all the same, and no one has anything.
All right. I don't know if I can recreate that because it was really improvised. You know what? I'll try it. Here goes nothing. If I can't match it enough, I'll just copy paste it because I got one down.
Everyone wants to fall sad, but the crowd is all the same. No one has anything whatever message breaks through, no one wants to hush you, so they stop their present.
That's close enough. Yeah, okay.
Everyone the crowd is all the same. No one knows how I
got off time there. Fail.
Everyone wants to facade, but the crowd is all the same. No one knows anything well. I want a different message breaks through. No license, just to the stop.
That's probably it. Okay. Nah, none of those are really super matched. Just kind of like the same rough idea, but I like that occasionally, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay. A couple of spots where the notes are a little iffy, but they're pretty close, and that's the nature of improvising. This kind of happens. So I've got no problem spot treating, much like I did on the drums. So I'm just gonna do that. I run my vocals through Humanoid, which is a plugin that does a whole bunch of stuff. Just look it up if you don't know it. It just adds a lot of nice polish to the vocals, though, and then clip distortion and a compressor. That's about it. So I'm not going to show that because my old computer will immediately crash. I know from trying it once or twice before. At some point when I get the new one, I'll go through all of that stuff. But for right now, I just literally can't do it. But it does some things like it'll add a bit of a third generated harmony. That's what I usually say. You can actually do any interval really, but I usually do that. It's not really like a copy paste like auto-tune harmony though. It's more like a vocoder sound. So it just kind of sounds like a synth harmonizing with my voice. And I run it through like it's mono right now, but I run it through there as stereo, and it kind of like gives it a little bit of spread. And I throw on some like robot sounds and stuff. It's just for effect. It sounds good in the mix to me. Maybe not to everyone, but I just kind of like it, so I keep using it. Clip distortion, which I mentioned, is just a like drive saturation type thing built into Logic, and I put it on like 15-20%, and it just kind of makes the vocals sound a little more convincing, because my screaming is not really screaming. It's vocal fry on top of like mixed voice or falsetto. So it gives the illusion of that, and the compressor then squashes the volume of everything. So it all sounds like, you know, I'm kind of like belting it out, even though I'm not. Yeah, though, that's about it. So aside from running the vocals through some of that stuff, this is pretty much done. Yeah, so it'll be up on YouTube in a form where it's like the final finished mixed mastered audio lined up with all the parts on like a bunch of windows on the same screen. And then, you know, I'll be out here the next day, because I keep writing a song literally every day at this point. And it used to be a little more, because like this is a practice every day type thing. Like I'm not worried about coming out here and like I don't think I'm gonna make like the best song ever each day. I just like the writing process, so I come out, just keep writing, and the more I do it, the more practice I get at it. And sometimes I come up with something really unique and extra special, and then other times it's just, you know, same old thing. But it doesn't matter. I'm just showing up and doing it, you know, trying new things. And I kind of like keep modifying my sound ever so slightly each time, because if you listen back to my old stuff, it sounds way different than this. And I'm also improving and learning new like things to do with my voice and how to like run the guitars through to get different tones and stuff. And I kind of like the like harsher metal sounds lately, so it just keeps kind of getting geared more towards that. But a lot of my original stuff sounded like pop rock or something. Mix and master wasn't as good. Like I just sat down and was like, you know what? I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I'm going to just go and learn as I go. So that's about it. Anyway, I'll be on. That's it for I'll be on tomorrow. That's it for today. And yeah, see you later. Thanks for watching. I'm out.